back with some more D&D stuff. Woohoo! Anyway, yeah, so there is going over all the maps I've made so far. Technically none of these are my first ones, because my first one was basically just some sort of pulled together from another person's game in the middle of the game, like, hey, can we make something? I'm like, sure. And basically just a mound of dirt, some blow trees, on my first map. So I don't have that. And actually see the first maps I actually made for the second map and beyond. Anyway, hope you had fun. First map, let's go. So yeah, this is the first map I actually spent like time trying to make, and which has got me to end up showing this one to my friend who asked me to make some maps for him later down the line. But yeah, this is the first one. I tried basically making like a small village in the middle of the forest, which could be a small village in the forest, or be abandoned settlement, or just an abandoned somewhere. Yeah, didn't have one exact thought, but like besides just hey village in forest type deal. I think it turned out well for my basically first proper me trying to make a map job. Oh, like something that are a bit messy. I feel like I can't see the lines, but you know, you just have grid snap and it works anyway, I guess. Um, and yeah, I think it looks good. Very packed, like stuff around. I think about too many trees honestly at some points, because didn't know how. Like, I kind of just been crazy, you know, trying to do stuff. But I'm happy with how it turned out, and haven't used this yet. And I do want to use it because I'm like, it's the first amount of map I'm gonna use it. Maybe just do a one shot, if one friend, like if I don't have any actual purpose to use it currently. Anyway, next maps. Now this is the first map I. Now this is the first map I actually made for someone else. After I showed that previous map to a friend of mine, he's like, "Hey, can you make a cave for me?" And I'm like, "Sure." And he's like, "Hey, just have it like do," and I'm like, "A room, an area people live," and I'm like, "Sure." I had no idea what I was getting into. This is when I didn't have any idea how to actually properly make the cavern walls decent. Well, I don't even care actually anymore about making cavern walls look good, but I wasn't sure how to properly line them up. That's why the size varies considerably in all of them. But yeah, just wanted to try and make a cool cave entrance within the room over here. Actually, this one has been gone for many changes. For originally it was just this frontal area here, but then I had to make this area, which is why there's actually some stone bricks here, because we had a party break through a wall here. I just added these down here and made this whole new section, which basically living quarters for evil green hag. Mind you, we were all level 3 at the time, and there's also 2 skeleton warrior people. It went well though, because the DM was pretty new at the game and didn't exactly know how to properly run the fight, and had the hag just trying to summon more skeletons and fail with its unique spell he made up. So it went better than it went much better, thankfully, because to poor DMing, but it was fun. We had a good laugh about it. It was all good times. And actually, this has 2 extra areas. Now here's the expanded map. First off, this area down here, which I created first. Yeah, he just wanted like another room, and I made this. Just so you can see the walls are different this time. Going like, this is when you just have each of the walls for the first time, so I tried something different. Yeah, it's just a little decent like, rocky area. We never used this though, and probably won't never use it actually. And this big ritual area over here, he wanted a ritual area with like little candles, skeleton head, skulls. Yeah, I think this looks decent, but these probably never be used ever. But yeah, this is my first cave, technically speaking, and cabin it's something. It's definitely something. Anyway, next and now I just have some this is the next 5 I made. 3 roads and 2 little campsites. Simple campsites. I actually got a little light effect here, which makes it a little bright. I thought it was cool. These are just simple, small campsite maps. Nothing special. It's if when they want to put a carry around a fire, or just a quick surprise encounter in a small enclosed area for fun. But yeah, I'm happy how these turned out. Now the roads. Let's go from. What did I make first? I think I made uh, this one first. Definitely the worst looking of the 3 because of different colors and everything. I just want to try and use the water thing. Didn't have confidence at this time to make water. They actually couldn't find proper water tiles, so I've been making this. I probably won't ever actually use this one honestly. I like the other ones better. This one it's just a simple small road, deep forest. This is probably the best one, just how it looks. I dyed the ground with a bit more orangey color to match with the rocks. I think this one looks nice. Actually, could do a bit more stuff here. Yeah. Much as to say, next map is some mountainy stuff, I guess. Basically, it's meant to be like on sides mountain stuff. This is probably the exit of some cave, and it's just on the edge of a mountain fight. This is my extendable mountain road, basically. And I forget to. Actually, pretty sure sometimes they like going inside each other like a stack. Could be a different version of it though. Either way, you just basically just go put them into place. And it's the extendable road. I can just keep copy pasting. This goes on forever. It's basically just big blocks I have for road extending. I only have the one shape though, so it has its uses, which I like. Actually, for sure. Yeah. I just made these when I was trying to actually make some cabins, road, mountain side stuff, but I wasn't sure how to make that at the point. And this is my second time trying to deal with these walls again. I get better with them, better this time. They're actually more aligned, and I did a decent job this time with the walls. Actually, this is also me looking into more textures and other tiles I've used for the floor. To see how I got these ones, which I think looks a lot pretty decent actually. I mean, have I found them? After this, I made, what did I make this? It's my lakes and river maps I made. I made these just before. I think it was the day before I did the video. I did a couple days before I did the other video, which was shown as the first video I made. I just wanted some rivers and lakes, and that's why I made some rivers and lakes. Just a simple boom, 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 boom. As you can see, each one had a different water tile. I was going testing which one I liked the best. Actually, it turns out I like them. I mean, like these two equally. I think they both do a good job of what they want them to do. And it was just me to make a bridge for the first time. I could make one, and it went fine. I realized after the fact it was uneven and moved aside, but it works. The tiles themselves are all good. Yeah, just some simple bridges. And yeah. Next, now for the maps people recognize they watched the first video. Yeah, these are the ones I made in my first D&D tabletop video. Yeah. They look fine. I like this cave more now. It's grown on me. I think it turned out pretty well. Actually, I want to throw my players in here, throw my friends in here, and get lost a bit. Well, like they won't get lost because they can see everything. But anyway, this forest though, I definitely don't like that much. Like the trees, but too low to the ground. I could make them taller. And like I said, I like the forest. I think it works though, because it's just a light forest, not many trees, just some tall ones. I mean, initially I thought it was cool, but then it had a phase where I didn't like it. But now I like it again. I think it's just nice and simple, which simple always can be pretty nice. It's pretty nice. And yeah, this one is a cabin. Nothing special to say about it. And I'll leave this one to the side actually while I examine the other cabins I made after the video. Right, here's the 3 caves I made after this cave over there. And also the new forest I made, which is this one, yes, it's very, very hard to see because it's space my tabletop works. You just place them here. It's just meant to be a very thick forest. That's the whole point, it'll be very thick, can't see well. And yeah, it's as simple as that. And it's just a grass plain. It is just a simple grass plain. Boom, boom. Nice and simple. But yeah, this is my least favorite of the ones I made after the fact. I'm like, I don't like the shape, honestly. I feel like I done a better job there. You know, kind of tried to make up for putting junk here, but it didn't go well, honestly. That's what I like. It's just simple. It's just a simple. Oh look, it's a little cave. It's a little cave. Maybe it's just an open cave, just not deep, not a maze. Just a simple open cave. What I find a little interesting though, it's you just go in the water pathway. If you look carefully, it's like how I put the wall up one highest, you can just kind of get the illusion that the water was going through here. There's supposed to be water there. I guess I didn't say it properly. But yeah, this is just a nice simple one. I like pretty much all these besides this one a bit. And yeah, these were basically made after my first video, so I'm happy how these turned out. Man, I haven't cut yet. I'm tired, because nerves more part than me being tired of talking too much, because I can talk Very long. And here's my final maps I have made so far. Let's go over the ones I made first. This one is another one I made for a friend, or made for was for a friend. It's just a little this town he has, which is gonna have his final boss fight for his little small 4 session campaign. 5 actually, 5 session, 4, 5, 4. I think I know it's correct. That's 4, 4 to 5 session campaign. Just made for him, just a little small town, like on a new continent. Uh, Doc. That's insane. I like it a lot. I like how it turned out. I'm like, has a simple vibe going for it, and it just looks nice. This was like the first. Wait, I think I might order events wrong. I think I made this one before. I made this actually a while ago. I made this a while ago. I'm an idiot. You'll learn that fast. You watch the channel. I'm an idiot sometimes. I made this a long time ago. Actually, made this before I made this before the caves, made this before the lake stuff actually. Wow, I completely forgot I put it's right. I don't keep track when I make stuff. But yeah. Besides the fact I made this a long time ago, kind of. I like how it turned out a lot, honestly. I can't wait for it to actually be in this map itself. We just gotta wait till everyone's ready and people not busy to have a fun game. And anyway, besides this one, I have these little 2 things I made. I made these basically right after. No, I didn't. Confusing myself now. I found the house from the workshop right after. I didn't use it till later. Yeah. I made this one. Made this one first. Actually, it's just a 2 lane roads and little bumps. And yeah, just a simple road. I wanted a little town, like larger town road. Pattern map. I would never use it honestly, or hopefully I do use it, but just maybe plans to use it. And here's just basically a similar thing, but just 1 lane, but also just more closed up and stuff broken. Kind of gives the vibe it's like a lower end of town. And then here's this big place. I just like as a box, which I don't know how it got there. That wasn't there when I first was saving it. I guess an error happened. If that basically means I need to put stilts on the side for this now. Whenever I use it, but yeah, this is not actually just big town. One big error I found, I realized these houses suck because these in order to empty the base one has things that have to be the box which you can move stuff in. It's bigger, it cuts, and basically only fits stuff in this 2 squares here. So I have to be careful when I'm actually using this to battle these people. So just basically keep things on the main road and around the sides here, I guess. Got a nice little center tavern with some good substances in the back, as they say. But yeah, it's a nice little small little town area, which you can probably use to fight sometime. And yeah, I have made how many more maps? Cut if I made any more maps. I really do have a terrible memory sometimes. So yes, I made some more. In order of me making them, I made this one first, followed by this one, and then this one. I like trying different things, see what works, see what doesn't work. And this one, I found these bridges, and I'm like, I want to try and use them. So I ended up using these tiles again, but using other new tiles as well to try and make the bump. These holes here just basically signify, hey, look, this was a cave entry, exit from a cave or something. Basically, exits and entrances of the map. Nothing special, just having them there. Wall is basically just indicate this on the sides of cliffs and just some open area. And yeah, obviously this is not like 5 feet high or 10 feet high. It's supposed to signify much taller buildings. But yeah, nice and simple, nice small, but also contained map. I like it a lot actually. I'm really happy with this one. Now the 2 little waterways with mountains on the side. Make this one first. I found big wooden blocks. I'm like, I wanted to try and use them. Probably made the blocks a bit too big, but I kind of happened because I want to make a really tall natural bridge. Yeah, wondering why you gotta try and use different things, see what works. I mean, it kind of looks a bit clumsy at times. I think it looks nice, like not nice in the sense that colors, textures, and good. Yeah, they don't at all. These stone ones and grass don't fit together at all, honestly. But like I like how I think the blocks work decently. Besides the fact I didn't know how to change texture different. So I don't know how to do that. I think it could work. If I knew how to change the texture, that might be a good thing for me to learn in the future, and just have like use blocks like this for stuff like this in the future. And then a nice little waterway goes through. And then yeah, this one is the first time I actually learned how to move things and rotate things 360 and move them up and down with just dragging them and trying to look place. So yeah, there's little stilts here. These aren't these just stilts. These just sort of keep things up and down. And it's all blocked together now, but like balance is still required. Yeah, so I started this top section first. Try using this little stone again. I think it will be better this time. A little water come through, a little dirt on this side because of nature. Like the plan is like, hey, there's a mountain here, but there's a bit of nature. Like it's the edge of a mountain area. As the river come down, a little waterfall, and an actual stairway up. Boom, 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 boom. So I actually want to try and make a proper pathway up instead of just this weird stair I had last time, which doesn't actually work, honestly. Well, because I guess you can kind of consider each of these like one block, one tile. But yeah, that's all the mounts I've made. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I plan to make. Like, sorry, I'm stretching. Back so. I plan to make a plane in tomorrow. So after the video for an actually plan to record that one again. The video for that probably won't be out for at least 2 to 3 days after that minimum. So we'll find out when that comes out. And just try to stand out for some reason. Anyway, I hope people enjoyed. This is gonna be a fun one to edit. Probably won't be that hard, honestly. Probably not. Who knows? We'll find out in the future for future me. We gotta make that content. Anyway, I hope you guys had fun. I wish you all a good day, good night, good. I guess have a good. Try take care of yourself, people. Be happy. Take care. Make sure you're happy. Have fun. I hope to see you again someday. Maybe. Take care. I'm bad at outros.